Hello Drive Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera, and today we're going to take a look at the 2018 Lexus RX450h. So this is essentially the RX model, which is it comes in the hybrid, which really runs fantastic, to be honest with you. So not a whole lot of changes from 2017 to 2018. The biggest one is it's actually cheaper, but due to the reason it's cheaper is because they've removed some options that were standard and they are now optional. So with that being said, Walt, let's give everyone a quick walk around. Again, for those of you familiar with the RX, you'll notice really not a whole lot of changes from years past. They added a different model that actually added a third row on here. Not a huge, honest, well, it's a big difference, but we have not been able to get our hands on one yet. When we do, we'll be sure to let you know. So again, some of these options that are now optional that were standard is the sunroof, roof rails, heated and ventilated front seats, driver's seat memory, navigation, blind spot monitoring, and then there's actually a new premium package which this vehicle has on it, and of course there is still an F Sport package. The 450h itself is a standalone vehicle. There's not like other 450h, this, that, or the other. It's kind of on its own, which is okay. It makes it for a simple thing. As you can see here, not a whole lot of fancy additives on this particular vehicle, which we actually personally like. You get 18-inch alloy wheels right here. There's an F Sport package that actually does change the handling of this vehicle, and something that I would encourage you to drive, but we weren't able to test that out on this vehicle as it sits right here. Other options: blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic braking, color heads-up display, touch-free power rear door, which I'll show you in a second, the panoramic moonroof. And Walt, I'm not sure if we showed everyone that, but if we can real quick before we get to the back here, let's show everyone that. That's a fantastic system. The 12.3-inch navigation system is probably your biggest difference. It actually covers essentially the whole front of the dash, which is a nice feature. The premium package, which gives you leather trim seats, power folding outside mirrors, driver's seat wheel, and mirror memory and rear armrest with storage box, that sort of thing. So come to the back right here. One thing I will note, Lexus, I like, you hid the rear wiper. You actually don't do that on some of your higher end models, the GX and the LX, and I really like how it's done here on the RX. So we're going to open this up. Of course, you've got a power liftgate trunk. You can actually lock the vehicle by hitting the close button twice. But as you look here, you've got a 40-20-40 rear folding seat, the ability to fold them down from back here. You've got a a privacy shade back here, which is really, really nice. In here is actually a cargo net, which is a great feature. And I'm actually going to try to pull up here real quick, Walt, how much cargo room's back here. And sometimes they don't tell me that, and they're not telling me right here. A good amount of cargo room back here. We were actually able to fit our full-size stroller back here, which actually we have a Toyota Highlander, and it's actually a struggle to fit it depending on the configuration in which it's in. In this vehicle, we were able to get the entire stroller with its, I guess, child seat in it of itself, which is really nice. As far as child seats go, and we normally don't do this, but I'm going to open this up so people can see the way that the seat is set right now, right here. We were able to fit in a rear-facing child, I guess one of the booster seats. Not the infant car seat, but the booster seats that kind of converts, that sort of thing. So for parents out there wondering, you are able to fit that in here. And again, this is set for a decent driver. You got plenty of legroom, as you can see here. Really a nice amount, 3-4 inches very, very easily, which is again a great usable space that way. And I love the wood grain soft touch materials. And Walt, actually, I didn't even open the front for everyone, so let's show everyone that really quick. I mentioned the 12.3-inch big screen there, dual zone climate control, the heads-up display. Again, some standalone options you don't have on this vehicle here are heated and ventilated front seats. It does have the panoramic moonroof, as we mentioned before. So just something to note there. This vehicle base price, without all those other options I mentioned, $45,695. The price after all of these options, and there's about $8,000–9,000 worth of options on here, $54,715. That does include delivery and processing. Again, I know Walt kind of was getting in there to show you the drivers. Again, price on this vehicle as it sits, everything you see here, $54,715, so a little bit over $50,000, nearly 55. But honestly, to be able to get into a Lexus that's going to be able to sit 4 full-size adults, or a family of 4, even with kids in the in a younger age, you're able to do that. Fuel economy, 31 city, 28 highway. That's obviously due to the hybrid powertrain. And I will say that does run absolutely fantastic. The 450h with the V6, the 3.5 liter, 308 horsepower, combined with that electric motor, runs really, really well. And it honestly operates fantastic. And here, I think we were able to get almost 500, or it's like 460 miles of actual range that we were able to get out of this vehicle in terms of fuel. Apologize for the motorcycle. So with all that being said, what's our opinion? We like the RX. We think it's a great little SUV for families and that luxury SUV market, absolutely. So if you're interested in this vehicle, head to your local Lexus dealer, test drive it, get your family in it, see if they fit, which I personally think they will. And when you do that, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.